In this tutorial video, we'll talk about events and experiential marketing. We have discussed various elements of communication mix like advertising, sales promotion, public relation, publicity, personal selling, direct marketing, internet and interactive marketing. Now we'll talk about events and experiential marketing. Now, events and experiential marketing both are combined. What do you mean by experiential marketing, event marketing? Now, let us start the discussion with: have you ever attended a product launch or a college fest sponsored by a brand, or an IPL match where brands were everywhere? So, this is not just advertising. That is the event and experiential marketing we want to discuss. Now, few pointers that we would be discussing in this presentation, like what is event marketing, what is experiential marketing, how they differ, and how they fit into integrated marketing communication. On your screen, you can see some images that explain about the concept of events and experiential marketing. Events and experiential marketing is about creating memorable brand experiences. For example, product launch events, road shows, trade fairs. So these brands often sponsor major events like FIFA World Cup, Cricket World Cup to enhance visibilities. So this practice is followed by many organizations, many commercial organizations and many brands. Now the objective of doing this type of activity is to establish and build up a emotional connection with the audience, with the customer consumers, and brand recall. This involves creating immersive, interactive, and memorable in-person or virtual brand experiences to foster deep emotional connections with and drive long-term loyalty with the customers. While event marketing focuses on organizing events for promotion, the experiential marketing focuses on consumer participation, often using pop-ups, technology, and sensory elements to create shareable moments. For example, pop-up shops and activations. So this includes short-term interactive brand spaces. Now, product demonstration allowing consumers to try product firsthand. Technology-driven events using AR, VR for immersive and visual experiences. Brand activations at festival, integrating brands into existing large-scale events. So these are some cases or the examples how events and experiential marketing could be used. Now let's talk about an example of Coca-Cola in India. In year 2018, they started a movement. They started a campaign, Share a Coke. So it was personalized bottle strategy in India, which was localized to focus on relationships rather than just individual names by replacing its iconic logo with titles like Bhai, Didi, Ma. The brand tapped into the Indian market, India's deep-rooted cultural values of family and friendship. So the key campaign features were relationship-based labels. Instead of more than 100 popular names used in other countries, the Indian campaign features about 20 special relationships like babe, bro, dude, BFF, dad, mom, and boss, etc. So the multilingual approach was followed for this campaign to ensure local relevance. Labels were printed into 12 regional languages including Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Bengali, and Marathi, and other languages also. The creative descriptors were used. Each relationship's title were paired with quickie descriptors such as granddad or sis, BFF, Bay, Bro, etc. Now the technological support was like the massive logistics of printing more than 10 crore, approximately 11 crore labels were handled using HP Indigo digital printing technology. Now this is how they try to personalize, they try to use this experiential marketing for promoting the products of Coca-Cola. Now you can see a comparative analysis of event marketing and experiential marketing. So let's talk about both of these components of integrated marketing communication. Now, event marketing involves creating or sponsoring organized activities to promote a brand, product, or services. These events may be physical, virtual, or hybrid, whereas the experiential marketing is about focusing on creating immersive brand experiences that allow customers to interact with the brand emotionally and physically. This experiential marketing is also known as engagement marketing or live marketing. Now, this, instead of telling customer about the brand, it allows them to experience it. Okay, the focuses or the objectives of event marketing are like brand visibility, customer engagement, relationship building, lead generation, whereas the objectives of the experiential marketing are sensory engagement, emotional connection, participation of the audience, customer, consumers, and storytelling. Now let's talk about the example of both components, event marketing as well as experiential marketing. In case of events marketing, the examples are like trade fair, product launch, corporate conferences, sponsored festivals, and university or educational campus activation programs. Whereas in case of experiential marketing, the examples may be like Nike, like example of Nike, where the interactive sports trial are conducted. Even Coca-Cola company, we talked about a example also, and personalized bottle campaign. Then IKEA pop-up room experience setup. So these are some examples of experiential marketing. And if we talk about some more examples in case of event marketing, then we can talk about the Apple Incorporation and IPL matches and Red Bull campaign also. So this is how we can differentiate event and experiential marketing. Now on your screen you can see a summarized table which talk about event marketing and experiential marketing. Now there are four, five different criteria like focus, objective, interaction level, duration, and example. So in the previous slide we talked about in detail about events and experiential marketing. Now this is the summarized format. The focus of event marketing is organized event, whereas the focus of experiential marketing is immersive brand experience by the customer, by the consumers. Objective of event marketing is creating awareness and networking, whereas objective of experiential marketing is creating emotional connection and memory. Now, interaction level in case of event marketing is moderate, whereas in case of experiential marketing, the interaction level is high. Interaction level with the audience. Duration in case of event marketing is fixed event timeline. This is conducted during a fixed event, fixed time. Whereas in case of experiential marketing, the duration of the customer engagement can be temporary or ongoing or for a longer duration. Now, example in case of event marketing maybe like trade exhibition. We talked about other examples also. Whereas in case of experiential marketing, the example could be virtual reality product demonstrations. Now on your screen you can see there is an infographic which compares the event marketing as well as the experiential marketing. So to summarize about this, in today's competitive marketplace, brands are not selling products, they are selling experiences. So you can see the comparative analysis in the summarized format. In this, event marketing talks about brand visibility, customer engagement, lead generation, networking, whereas experiential marketing is more related to sensory interaction, emotional connection, hands-on participation, and storytelling. Some examples are also mentioned on the screen. Now, why it matters? Event and experiential marketing. Why does this matters? Because this helps in building emotional bonds with the customer, with the consumer audiences, boosts brand awareness, creates shareable moments, and improves brand recall also. Now, why this could be called as a part of integrated marketing communication? So, because it is like live streaming. It helps in creating social media buzz. It helps in building up public relation and promotions, and also helps in user content. So now these are the analysis or the comparative features of the events and experiential marketing, which helps a marketer in promoting product and services. So that is the reason this is an important part of integrated marketing campaign. I hope this tutorial video was useful for you. Thank you very much.